Alright, I want to get this out of the way before we even get started. Resident Evil 5 was complete and utter shit. We're good on that? Alright, good. So, I was bored today after some late night Christmas shopping, and consumer whoring does tend to provoke additional consumer whoring, so I decided to check out some downloadable games. There was nothing on the 360 that I wanted, so I checked the PlayStation Network, and strangely there were a few things that I wanted, including the first two Oddworld games. I might be picking those up later if I can't find my original discs. Another thing that caught my eye was Resident Evil 2. Wow, it's been a while. It's been like 10 years, give or take. So I figured, why not? Well, within about 5 minutes of booting it up, I remembered why I hated this game so much all those years ago. I could have sworn when I played this game that pressing left made me go left, and pressing up made me go up. Instead of that, pressing left makes me spin around in circles, and pressing up makes me drop to the floor and start foaming at the mouth. After getting my face chewed off twice during the opening sequence, I started training myself to adapt to these backwards controls. By the time I got to the police station, I realized why Resident Evil 4 was loved by most and hated by few. For people like me, it was a huge step forward. Yeah, there was more of a focus on gunplay, but I don't think that really detracted from the experience. People like to make the argument that if you're able to fight back too much, it's not scary anymore, and therefore it's not survival horror. And I'm gonna go ahead and agree with that, to a point. I often like to bring up that early version of Resident Evil 4, where you're skulking around some spooky area with a flashlight. In one area, you're fumbling around with the old school Resident Evil camera angles, but when you need to do some shooting, it shifts to what we now know as the Resident Evil 4 perspective. This is the perfect way to appease both crowds. You've got a game that's scary like the older Resident Evils that can pull off some headshots like the newer Resident Evils. Everybody wins. I guess what I'm really trying to say here is this. This is the game that I want to play, not this.